We got another project here today, folks. The other night I let the dog out. I was standing on the porch and I look over to my side and see two skunks trucking right down the middle of the driveway, right towards the dog. There's nothing I could do about it. I even had a rifle in my hand with the thermal scope on it, and it all happened so fast. The dog got right in there and got a whole mouthful of skunk butt, and yeah, it was just a whole nightmare. So today we're setting up some skunk traps. So I have the traps. We just bought new traps today, which when you get brand new traps, they're covered with oil and grease and all kinds of stuff from the manufacturing process. So you boil them with a degreaser, rinse them off, and now I'm dyeing them with logwood trap dye. This will just help with the weather resistance and keep them good for a long time.
Sort of smells like fall.
Yep, and it gets rid of human scent, which that's pretty cool. Sweet. So now we need to make some cubby sets. So those traps will sit right in here. We put the bait in the back of the bucket. They stick their head in to try out the Scooby snacks, and that's it. That's that. So I'm just cutting these little slots. I'm going 6 inches deep by a little bit over a 1/4 inch wide, about 3/8, not quite, to fit the springs of the trap. And that's just to hold the traps and support them a little bit. All right, there's one. I have 4 traps in here, which we actually ran out of propane, but they've been dying for about an hour now, so that'll be perfect. We'll get these whipped up real quick and then get the traps set. Cut towards your buddy, not your body. I'm not measuring, as you can see, or anything other than 6 inches deep. But you want to try to get it as centered as possible so the trap sits in there level. And I am by no means an expert trapper or anything like that. I'm just trying to get rid of a couple of skunks in our yard. So I don't know if I would take my trapping expert advice. Or if I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. I appreciate tips. Alright, Mama, go put those in the back of the buggy. Now that we have these traps boiled and dyed, we're no longer going to touch them with our bare hands. These are gloves that I only use for trapping, so they only smell like stinky bait. Give them a quick rinse. So as you can see, I used cables to tie them to trees. You can see they're all dyed nice and dark, looking good. Okay, so right back here, I have a deer stand that's actually one of our bear bait sites. And right here underneath, there's this big mound, and the skunks are living in there. So we're going to set some traps right next to it. So this thing is set. Anything that touches those two little wires is going to set the trap off. So, as you can see, it just sits in there. Then we put the bait in the back of the bucket. Boom, done. These are year-old rotted kipper snacks. Rose. Alright, so I have a trail camera set up right there, and we've been getting all kinds of skunks on camera coming right through here. So I'm going to set some traps right here. Hopefully get onto something. So these Conibear style traps they're indiscriminate killer traps. So if you're in an area where you have dogs or cats that might be coming through, or you have your traps set, these might not be the best option for you. But where we're at right here, our dog can't get to it, and the neighbor knows that we are putting these traps out, so hopefully she'll keep her dogs tied up until we get some of the skunks thinned out of here. We have just a little trail coming right through here that I think that they might be coming through on. So set this trap here, and this one I'm going to use marshmallows. Apparently skunks love marshmallows. This one I think I'm going to set over in the swamp over there. Alright, so here's another little trail. Alright, traps are all set. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so Malachi and I are out here checking traps because Matt's at work today, and it smells like skunk really bad by these den traps. So I'm gonna go back there and just check. I'll get some video if we got one. Okay, so we have one empty trap and one loaded trap. And definitely already sprayed, so success right outside of the den.